there. Alrighty. Let's get the show on the road, right? Alrighty. See what we can do today. Alright. Oh my god. That was funny. That was doing nothing to him, apparently. I was tickling. Prestige 5 already? That's impressive. Should have some mags for that thing. Mm. Oh, hey, how's it going? Thank you. Are you trying to use Steam input overlay, or are you, using the I put a whole, like, tutorial on YouTube, so I don't know if you're using the Steam overlay that some people are using or if you're doing it the same way I am with, like, Joy-to Key and Scuff. What kinda controller are you using? Mm, ammo. And how are you doing today? Also, don't feel stupid for not being able to figure it out. I spent hours getting this set up the first time. Like, it is not an easy task. Yeah, got what we need. S Steam at the moment, but if you've got a video, I could use that, and I have, I think, an Xbox One controller, but I have a PS5 Pro with paddles. Okay, so the paddles are probably gonna help you a lot. If you don't have extra buttons on just a standard controller, your binds are gonna be extremely limited. You're gonna have to do a lot of setup for, like, double clicking to get some of your binds down. But yeah, on YouTube, I've got a channel, same name, just Firefight. And it should be like it just in my videos, like long form, it should be like the third or fourth posted one. It'll have like a white background. It says how I play on a controller, and it shows how I have it all set up. It might not be the best way, but it's definitely how I play. And a couple of people seem to have found it useful, so hopefully you will as well. Um, I would definitely use the PS5 Pro with the extra paddles. Hey, thank you, Rat. I appreciate it. Been playing Division 2 again recently. Nice, nice. Yeah, same, same. I can't stand the idea of switching to mouse and keyboard, man. Take a look at the YouTube video. Yeah, yeah, not a problem. Hope it helps. It's all good, right? We had some rough runs on there, but it's all good. Like I said, I ain't too worried about it. Gear's easy to replace. Alright, we're gonna poke our head down here and see if we see any of this fighting already. Oh, oh. Oh, that bush is gonna save him. That just leveled up my shotgun skill. LOL. I love this little gun. So dumb. I'm gonna try to chase that kill. Might die doing it, but. Also, who needs meds, you know? Exactly. I definitely didn't forget them. It was a calculated risk, you know? I get them off of the person I kill. I will admit, Stealth, that it's not gonna be like a super smooth experience on the controller. You'll probably have to play with like how your sensitivity mappings work to get it to really come together, because even now, after I have no idea how many hours I have, it's got to be near 1800. I've still been playing with them and tweaking them, and like it still just it doesn't feel close to like a controller compatible game, but it's way better than if it wasn't on controller, in my opinion. Legitimate hate for the KBM. That guy dipped out. Shooting. All right, we'll go over there and check. Can I jump this? No. Timmy legs, man. Restarting's rough. To be fair, I shouldn't even necessarily be hunting this player. I just need like 3 more scav kills for what I'm trying to do. Not sure what I think about this. Is the door open over here? Yep. Okay. Yeah, extra paddles are nearly a must, I feel like, in all honesty. Gotcha! Reload that real quick. Bro was crabbing and I still heard him. We'll take this. Oh no, I killed Timmy! Let's see here. Think I can search this without ruining the CMS? I got controlling myself ages ago, but the sensitivity was super slow. I could walk faster than I could turn, so I'm sure your video will help. I hope so. That would definitely be like just turning up the if you turn up the mouse sensitivity in game, once you get it going the way I set it up, it will turn up your sensitivity. Because it'll treat your right stick like a mouse. Holy crap. Drop that. Take this. Take some ears and a helmet. How small can this thing get when folded up? Is it a 3? Could make it smaller by taking that suppressor off, I'm sure, but it will. Alright. Yeah. The way I set it up, though, it treats all of your stuff as mouse and keyboard instead of. I don't know exactly what the Steam overlay's like because I don't use that. But anything you do in game that would affect a mouse will affect your controller. Although I tend to do the changes outside of it, just because, like, I don't know. Then I know what I'm doing. All right, we have company. Oh, cool. That's full. All right. I'm gonna unload this as well. Okay. Put that up there. Boom. Maybe we don't have company. Thought I did. Mostly full. Cool. All right, we're good. Just down an arm. Right? Yeah, it's definitely meant for KBM, mouse and keyboard, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, freaking. I would not play this game if I couldn't play it on a controller, guaranteed. That's just how I am. Oh god, I thought that was a guy first. Like it is, but like I thought it was a player. But yeah, no, I do not play KBM whatsoever. I make every game I play controller compatible, so I definitely have some practice at it. I'm sure someone's definitely significantly better than me out there, but you know, I'm okay with that. I don't need to be perfect. Just get it playable, you know? All right, I need one more kill on this map. Come on, Scav. I don't necessarily want to actually just run out there and... Oh. Yeah, I guess I could reload. I needed a full mag, right? I shot 2 rounds. I'm playing Call of Duty, you know? Reload after every shot. That is actually a terrible habit I have. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be a headshot. Thank you. Alright, now I don't care what happens to me. Used to do that too, even in Destiny I used to. That's fair. I'm gonna tuck in this corner real quick. Move this stuff over here. We'll take this. It wouldn't be a bad gun to keep. Pop that. SOST wouldn't be terrible to keep. Fill up on food and drink, and then we're going to drop this bag and see if we can dip out alive. Actually, we're going to drink all of this, and we'll put the full one down there. Efficiency or something, you know? There we go. Yeah, cool. All right. Now let's see if we can go use the manhole cover to get out alive with this some of this guy's stuff. I will say the turn sensitivity is still going to probably be slow, but it won't be too slow, I think. At least if you play like I do. Like, because you don't have the aim assist at all, like, I keep my sensitivity a little slower, so I'm not gonna be whipping around on somebody as quick as a KBM player, but I'm actually gonna be able to hit my shots, whereas if I had my sensitivity turned up that high, I'd probably whiff a good handful of them. And then looting small objects is hard if you've got your sensitivity up too high as well. Alright. Dang, guy was level 36 already? People be cruising this season. Of course, to be fair, I'm planning on also cranking out like 20 levels in the next day or two. Because now, yeah, launch a signal flare and report to the BTR driver. Can I get a yellow signal flare yet? Hey, would you look at that? CMS. This guy's meds. Yeah, that was it. That's that. All right. Boom, boom. That we're gonna toss all of this. Save that for another run somewhere. We'll keep the splint. Not a bad idea. All right. Now that I've been spawning over in that corner right next to where I need to go the entire time, I'm not going to spawn there, but that's okay. I think I should be rather close to knocking out, or rather unlocking Icebreaker, and then there's going to be some good high tier loot and gear on there, and a lot of XP, so should be getting close. I think I need to find the oil, and that'll be like just about it. Oh, yep, I called that. Complete opposite corner of the map. Unfortunate. Yeah, those need to be found and raid. I'll keep those out. No need to have them tucked away if I die. Yeah, I think I sat here and watched people play this game, like little clips here and there, not like streamers or anything, but just like, yeah, I've seen people make clips and shit 24/7 for like 5 or 6 years before I was finally like, you know what? I'm gonna figure out how to make this game playable on controller. I've done it with enough games. It was just a little intimidating with how many binds were gonna be needing to be set. For sure. Is that the key that's worth like 180K? I feel like it can't be, but that'd be amazing. I could use the rubles from Therapist. Alright. And here's where we die. I heard somebody, but I don't know where they are. Get to some cover. I think they were over by the fuel cans over there. Yep. Not the ideal setup here. You think he'll be friendly? Hey, boss, you just doing your mission? Oh, he's not. He's not going to be friendly. That's fine. Nope. I was wondering if he was down there planting. No worry. Go again. Good kill. There are so many procedures I'm running into already. That's impressive. Good kill. Good kill. I think I was outside of VoIP range anyways on that. All right. We're going to check this key real quick. I don't think this is the key I thought it was, but it does say it's the cardinal key. We're going to check. It is. Hell yeah. We take that. All right. We're rocking MP18 irons this time around. Actually, I know exactly what I will do. I will... Boom. Irons when I want. Not, scope when I want. Best of both, or something. We're just trying to run to one corner of the map, so it's nothing too serious. Basically playing a luck of the spawn type thing right now. That's fair. I think I've only ever actually played Sea of Thieves like one time because a buddy asked me to. But yeah, I don't tend to use VoIP on here just because it usually doesn't go well anyways. Most people aren't looking to be friendly. One of the people that pops in here to watch my lives is somebody that I VoIPed with, and like I actually went and got him. I think we did 2 things on labs for him. He needed like one of the unlocks for your intel or something like that is what he was looking for, I believe. And we went and found that for him. And then we might have knocked something out else for him before we got him out. But other than that, yeah, I don't use it very often because it doesn't usually do much. It can be funny sometimes, but right? Oh, hey, I think this is. Oh nope, this is still the opposite. This is dorms. For half a second, I thought I was where I wanted to be. Yeah, you never know what they'll respond with. Hell, even when you don't say anything, plenty of people say fucked up shit as you're dying if they kill you. Somebody's over in here. Yep. Yep. Damn. Missed my shot. But yeah, there's a ton of shit said on here, whether you VoIP or not. So thankfully, Steam doesn't come down on the streamer if they another prestige. Yeah, they did make it way too easy to prestige, I feel like. But yeah, thankfully, Twitch doesn't come down on the streamers if somebody else says something, and they like can't prove it was you or whatever. Rocket were nasty. I think I might have. Do I have any ammo for this, or do I need to buy it? Oop, wrong one. That's one thing. I do reach over to use my keyboard in my inventory sometimes. That's for sure. Ammo. Is the echo the good stuff? Yeah, 30 pen. Okay. About like 120 rounds. 111. Good enough. Grab a couple of mags for it. Then will this fit on there? Yes. Okay. Think this thing has irons built into it. I don't know if I've ever. Yeah, yeah, it does. Okay. Looks pretty similar. We're good. This is more or less for if a scab gets in our way. I wouldn't be surprised if I drop a player with it, but like I also would be just a little bit. I will say honestly, getting into Tarkov later seems better. Like I can't imagine the struggle that was the last like 6 or 7 years for the people that have been in it for that long, or like the OGs from the first year it released. I feel like that would have been a struggle bus to ride this long. Like, if like just swapping from PVE. That's another thing. Stealth. I got into PVE to start out with, so I could not be stressed about losing a fight or winning a fight for the most part while I practice on the controller. I think I spent like my first 750 hours over there before finally swapping to PvP. I finally had started to feel comfortable enough with the controller to switch. But yeah, it wouldn't be a bad place to practice for sure. You know, if I was onto the oil already, this would be a great spawn. Yeah. Like I said, I don't mind. I knew I'd be spawning over here the moment I needed to actually pop that signal flare, though, because I've done nothing but spawn over by where that signal flare needs to go. Prestige 3. Good stuff. Oh, I did hit him, though. He's lucky he killed me. That was almost a headshot. Hit him in like the chest, neck area. Tragic. And one of these times, somebody's going to lose their dome and they're going to be upset. We're nasty. Another couple of mags. Boom, boom. Honestly, I'm wasting ammo and mags by bringing 3, but you never know. Good thing is, if I keep rushing like this, I don't have to worry about food and drink. Yeah, like, I'd say 98% of this game is not an issue on the controller. Like, achievements and all. The one achievement that I still want to kinda hunt down that I haven't gotten yet is, Killer 7. Getting 7 player kills on a single raid. But also I wanna do it on labs where it's basically mostly Chads, and, the closest I've gotten is 5 kills in a single raid. So, that one may take some time. Alright, slightly closer. Not close enough, we're definitely dying here. Somebody's gonna be spawned in this building, probably. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna go through the building. Maybe they didn't. But that was a suppressed shot, so either that was boss or player. Oh, this has a padlock on the other side. Oh! That's fucked up. Alright. Guarantee that has a new padlock on it. Yep, look at that nice shiny padlock. Oh, that's fucked up. Wiggling in case somebody's trying to snipe. That's one thing. I will say moving around on the joystick is probably easier than KBM because, like, instead of tapping around WASD, you know, as I'm doing this, I can just move my thumb a little bit. I feel like movement would suck on a keyboard. I could definitely be wrong, but... I guess you could say it takes more skill to move your fingers, like move that many fingers that fast and all that, but... I feel like it's just wasted effort. I say as I spent hours setting up a controller. Alright, it is at the woods transition that I need to pop that, so not the first one I run into here. Yep, that's Lighthouse. There we go. Cool. After this one, I'll actually have to kit up to survive, because he should want me to find the oil through the helicopter next. Mm. See if we can get up on this little bunker here. Maybe put our scope on and try to snipe somebody. I don't have a balaclava on though, like I should. So my face might be pretty easy to see. Boop. See if I lose the scope here. I don't mind too much, honestly. Cheap, mid-tier scope is what it is. Mm. Nada? Okay. Then I'm going to assume we're going to run into somebody up close. Probably a safe bet. Right, this is not the MP18. Thank you, Scav. Ooh, gas mask. We're gonna want that. I don't think I can put that away in my butt though, so it doesn't matter on that. Let's see here. Take the food. I forgot how brutal it is. Ooh, hey, paracord. Looting initially when you don't have maxed out search. Excuse me. Sorry about that. All right. Oh my god, I can't even jump up that. What are these legs? Somebody need to hit the gym for me. Probably don't get out with this gas mask, but that's okay. We completed our mission. We're happy. The gas mask would just kind of be the icing on the cake here. Chill here. Let the stam regen. And get over there to our manhole cover to dip out. At least that's the goal. Scav. 100% the bind I wish I had the most was free look. But for whatever reason, it's really like janky on my controller setup. Watch out for those exploding tanks. I feel like that's just somebody trolling waiting to happen. No, we take this. We take this. I honestly thought I was dead on that one. Timmy legs. That's fair. That's fair. Like I said, I spent like 700 hours on PvE because I was the controller's rough. I promise you, it's gonna take a minute. There's no doubt about that. But yeah, having the like the low level endurance and strength and all that is definitely rough. All right. So yeah, now we actually kind of want to live. So we toss this stuff out. I should have drank that in raid. We'll keep that to take in raid. Toss that stuff. We'll keep his armor, just because I don't have a ton of armor anyways. But actually, you know, I definitely have better armor. We'll take that. Oh my god, no space. What is this? I also dislike not having all my boxes. Tragic. What is this new wipe stuff? Get me out of here. All right, there's that. Let's see here. We'll take the SR2 again. Talk to Prapor. And he should tell me he needs oil for his helicopter.
Да, блядь, есть. Ты нахера моим... Хер там. Специальную смазку.
Okay.
В первую очередь рядом с Мишкой, на плацу.
Square, okay. So
Ну-ну.
this one I might die a few times trying to get, if I'm being honest. Meds. I need to organize. Can it organize? Nope. Boom, boom. Who needs organization? A while ago, my first round, I went into PvE, accidentally walked into the sniper extract without knowing and died. Oh, tragic. That's funny. You'll get the hang of it. It's a very steep learning curve. Like, this is a game you either will like or you just won't like it, sadly. Like, for a lot of people. And even for the people that like it, they still hate it. It is exceptionally punishing compared to many games I've played. That's funny, though. I have definitely also walked out of bounds without realizing what was happening before. Right. That's fair. Or, like, they did add a compass so you can at least kinda, like, look at maps and figure out where you're at if the maps were oriented, like, with north up top or something, but a lot of the maps online aren't even oriented, you just kinda have to figure it out. Like, if I remember correctly, a lot of the woods maps, north is actually the right-hand side of the map because that like, there's the lake, and then there's, North UN checkpoint and road over here, and it's like, you gotta go that way, or maybe it's, no, actually, that one is north because northern checkpoint is up, so it's like, that one might be oriented correctly. Maybe they are all oriented correctly. All I know is I looked at it, and I had to memorize the map to memorize where the extractions were. So then I just stopped looking at the maps. I was like, "This is I don't know what this point is, but it's garbage." I started doing landmark navigation. Am I all the way up at the tower? Oof. Could be worse. See, right now is when I would want to be spawning in dorms. Let's see here. So there's probably somebody over there. Might be somebody in there. Suicide run. Ah. Got to check on this helicopter for that oil. Not in here. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, technically. I'd almost rather have just gotten it and gotten out. I think it can be up on this platform over here. I just feel like I'm going to lose my head any second. Not here. We'll check those boxes, and then we need to get into that building where somebody else could have spawned. Okay. No footsteps. I don't think I can jump out this window, but I would like to. Yeah, nope. That's fine. That window will suffice once I have stamina again. Let it build up for a second. But yeah, some extraction waypoints, like even just for like your first 15 levels or something to let new players learn the maps a little. Or like your first 15 raids on a map. That way you don't spend all of your time on like ground zero and then you have no idea where you're at on any of the other maps. Would be huge, I think. Okay, there should be a few spawns that's capable of spawning in here. Thankfully, one thing they did add is like a little mission finder type thing. So I just kind of have to walk around here, and I'll see it pop up here shortly if it's in here. Yep, there it is. Right there. Okay. All right. The only extract I really know off this map is that, although I should be able to transfer, I don't know if I could transfer that during a transit. Hmm. Guitar Craft's supposed to be a hardcore extraction shooter, but at least give me that, right? I definitely think that kills off a portion of the player base, which I don't think the creators of the game care too much about personally. About like them losing the initial players that can't find their extraction, get frustrated, and stop playing. But also, like, I feel like they should care a little bit about that. All right, so this might be a mistake. I'm gonna try to transit here. Can I send that oil off? No, that's fine. Maybe. We'll see if I can get out with the oil still on me, essentially, then. I don't know if it'll count. I might have to do this a second time. Just keep the head moving. One tip, don't stop moving. Never sit still. Obviously impossible, but, like, try to minimize it. Like, I know they've, what is it, Nikolai, whatever his name is, himself has said, like, Tarkov's not necessarily meant to be fun, which is fair, but, like, that's rough. That's a rough view. Alright, we'll check our, task items and see if I still have that oil on me. Kinda just curious about this one at this point because I've never tried it before. That is perfect, yeah. Standing still can get you killed because you never know when somebody's got a scope on you. Like, I've dropped a couple of 600 and, like, 40-ish meter headshots with, M700. It's like, those guys definitely woulda never known I was looking at them, but I was. Task item, I do still have it, okay. Man, I shoulda had a green flare on me. This one's gonna kick my ass for not having it. I coulda just flared out over there. If I even make it that far, to be fair. Is old gas an option for me? It is. Now, just does it have, green smoke? I don't need this key yet. I'm just taking it to be a prick, so nobody else can have it. Somebody's doing that mission right now and they don't already have the key. They're gonna be upset. Okay. I don't even know if I'd advise running this way myself, but, you know. You just keep running that way, Scav. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. Alrighty then. Ooh, good shot. Yeah, standing still is definitely the easiest way to just lose your noodle for no reason. Yeah, guards. Unfortunate. Rishala and his boys were home. That's okay. Now we know I cannot transit off the mission item. So I won't be trying that again anyways. Mm. Do I have any drums hanging around? I do. Meds? Ooh, that's basically cooked. Mine that one up first, but it won't be the one we use for the most of our healing, I'm sure. Alright, back to reserve. I guess we'll just accept that I have to stand on a manhole cover with a mission item and hope I get out alive. What other exits are there? There's D2 and train. And then obviously I don't have the Red Rebel to get out with paracord yet. Although 2 more levels and I will be saving up to buy one if it's on the market. Because that having a Red Rebel and a paracord opens up so many things. One thing I do know is that bosses can be super scary aggressive in the game. I would say bosses are more intimidating at a distance, in my opinion. For me, like I personally like to rush bosses. They're not scary if you're nearby them. in my opinion. Now, granted, that just could be because, in my opinion, on the controller, my weakest range is like mid range. I can snipe good and I can like up close PvP decently, in my opinion. But like that mid like 50 to 150 meters where it's like people can like easily tap that on KBM, like that's where I feel weakest. But bosses are intimidating to me at that range. I like to get right up in their face or just take them out when I'm outside their like actual area of targeting. But yeah, in that like 50 to 150 meters, like bosses can be a problem for me for sure. My game crash just got a warning. I think it did. Yep, 100%. All right. Well, that raid might be a wrap, depending on if somebody finds my body. But we'll get back up quick. That one was probably just not going to be our raid. That's fair. The game is just letting us know we weren't succeeding there. But yeah, the bosses can be tough to get used to, but on PVE, I think they're actually tuned up, and because that's where I did most of my practice, the bosses on PvP are pretty easy. That's fair. I do like to run pistols in most FPS games, but I doubt they would do much in this game as most people have ARs and snipers. You would be surprised. I've taken the C18, the Glock 18C, that's what I meant, into labs, and I've gotten 2 or 3 kills with it. In this game, at least at close range, a good bullet to the face is pretty much lights out no matter what your gun is. So that's like this gun right here. Arguably trash, but it has like I think it's 1,000 round fire rate, and it will absolutely lay somebody out with just a single tap to the face with the right ammo. There's Death Shadow Mask that can stop a lot of its rounds technically, but there's an ammo type that punches through Death Shadow. That's what I like to run, and this is actually my go-to labs gun. Now, granted, if it could take an optic, it would be a much better gun, but because like you'll see shortly, if you haven't seen the irons on this thing, they're kind of trash. But this is actually like my go-to labs gun, just because it's cheap and it shoots fast. But yeah, I actually really do like pistols as well. Like I used to run only pistols on COD all the way up until they made you actually run a kit. Like I would just use the pistol as my gun. That shit was fun. Getting like, 20 kills in a round of search or a game of search, however you wanna say it, being top of the leaderboard with the 5.7. That was my shit back when I was good at gaming, younger. Tell you what, everybody said I'd feel my knees in my 30s. I don't feel that yet, but I definitely, you know, feel my, quick reflexes going away. Everybody's saying, "Don't jump off the back of that semi, you're gonna hurt your knees. You're gonna feel that when you're older." That's just I'm fine there. Don't need a knee replacement yet, but tell you what, I cannot flick like I used to in games. Feeling the same with R6 Siege. Yep, yep. Yeah, it's kinda crazy, isn't it? You like, when you actually start noticing yourself slowing down or, like, for me, it was when I actually had to turn down the sensitivity because I used to run COD just 10 out of 10 on sensitivity with a pistol, so I could just snap on people left and right, and, I finally started having to turn the sensitivity down, like, a few years ago. I was like, "Wow, I can't keep up with max sensitivity." Now, granted, maybe they just turned the sensitivities up in games, but, like, it felt like I had to slow down. I don't know if it's the way I'm sitting or if my monitor's actually, like, slightly crooked. I'm gonna have to put a level on that. That's mildly annoying. Alright, suicide charge again. With a sadly significantly worse gun. Even though I do like it, I acknowledge it. It's not a good gun, and I don't have good ammo for it, so. Suicide charge. Now, I will say, this might be a waste of time. I know the oil can spawn in here, but every time I find it, it's down in that freaking bunker. Or not even the bunker. It's like the back warehouse of the bunker. Alright, let my stam regen in here. Hopefully I should be hard to see by pretty much anybody here. Check over here. I don't see it. And I didn't see the little mission ping. Nothing up here. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go back to that warehouse. I know for a fact it doesn't always spawn in there because I've had raids where I didn't find it, but just a scav, I should be safe. They can't hit anything. Also, that's kind of a lie. They can absolutely kill you. But more often than not, they feel like a waste of time. Yep, right there again. Like, I know for a fact it doesn't always spawn there, but for me, it has been there every time I have found it. Okay. Don't necessarily like the run I'm going to have to do now, but is what it is. Do you play R6 as like a more of a casual fun, like though it's competitive? Like, do you do it for just enjoyment, or like are you actually like trying to be competitive in it, or slash are you competitive in it? For all I know, you've hit the pro scene, you know. All right, get this stamina back. Oh, I got some kind of mission item over here. Interesting. Stand back up, and we'll run through that first dorm or barracks again. I was the one that spawned up there, so I might be... Ooh, some rubles. Tuck that away. Oh, nice. It already went away. Good. It knew where it belonged. Straight in the keister. I'm not saying I'm safe, but I was the one that spawned there, so I should be vaguely okay to make this run. Am I gonna run out of stamina right before I get there? Yep. Oh no, nice, I made it. Alright. Just a few seconds. Nice. Hey, we did it. I think all I should have to do is go talk to the BTR after this. And I might have unlocked Icebreaker. Just play it for fun with my brother. Been playing on and off since it first came out. Main game I play. Competitive is... Oh, okay, nice. Got back to champ rank. Nice. Oh yeah, no, don't worry. I know all about Rocket League. I also enjoy some car soccer. Congrats on champ. That's solid. Got the
Оставь
hello,
у входа.
cool.
Тут такое дело. Вертолет я тебе дам. Слишком опасно. Это
Okay.
не важно. Тогда слушай внимательно.
That's fair. That's fair. The mates I got this season came close to leading the game. That's fair.
Еще
I
кое-что.
usually play it just for fun.
Мои парни.
Uh, like 4 seasons ago, I finally went on a grind, and because like in one of the Discord servers I'm in, that like I really enjoy, and we give each other crap in and whatnot. Like I'm a huge shit talker in there for funsies. But some of them were like, "Nah, you've never hit GC, so like your input is invalid." So then I finally went on a grind, and I went from like champ 2 to almost GC 2 in 5 days. But usually I don't sweat that hard, and I just enjoy playing with my friends. So like they were just like, "You're a C2, you don't know what you're talking about." Thankfully, they changed their tune just a touch when I was then at rank or higher rank than a lot of them were that were BSing. Let's see here, tasks. But yeah, it's fair to assume not everybody knows about Rocket League and whatnot. BTR driver. We're gonna put on a sniper again. We're gonna go to woods. Those mags should be, yep, right there. And we'll keep the scope put away. That way we have it if we need it. Match the surroundings, you know? It's not a ghillie suit, but it's as close as I can get. Rocket League is actually like one of the games where I won't lie, for like the first few years it existed, I was like, that's a game for kids. I'm not gonna enjoy that. And then like I think it was 4 years ago or something. It was like 2021, maybe 2022. One of my buddies was like, "Hey man, like this game's actually really fun. You should get it." And it's free, so it's like worst case scenario, you just don't like it and you uninstalled. So I did, and I was like, all right, hold on, pause. This actually takes a lot of skill to get good at, and that's what hooked me. Like the fact that I'd played a lot of shooters where it's just reaction time and whatnot, which Rocket League takes reaction time, was like fun. But then it was like, hold on, this takes a lot of skill to get good at. So it ended up hooking me with like the mechs and all that stuff. Genuinely a great game. Hopefully, they don't keep doing things that kill off the player base. I am happy that they fixed some of the like the cheats though. Like I'm definitely obviously happy they did that. Sad to see Baka's mod go though. Okay. Way out here. Got like 6 minutes, 7 minutes to get where I want to be. That's fair. I don't know if I actually ran into any cheaters. I just know that people up at the upper ranks were getting really fed up with the game, and then like everybody had a chance to run across like the bots that they were cheating with because like they have to start at the bottom anyways to make their way up, but they level up so fast that it's usually like higher GC and SSL players that have to deal with them now. Because I guess they're back in the game, but again, they're just at the higher end where it's like a very tiny percentage of the player base. So thankfully, most of us don't have to deal with it anymore, at least not on a regular basis. But yeah, great game, good fun. In my opinion, much better with friends, but like even on its own, it's good. I will say I don't think the difference between console and PC is going to be big now, given that they got rid of Bacchus mod. Like you can still get it, you just have to go into offline mode and whatnot. But I feel like a lot of people aren't going to take the time to boot up offline and go train and whatnot like they would when like would just practice in Bacchus mod because that's what I did. I did a lot of Bacchus mod practice. It genuinely helped. I think that's just a scav. Yeah. But I imagine that skill gap will close with, I assume, not as many people using Bacchus mod, just because they don't want to deal with the hassle. Oh, okay. Yeah, huge tool. It allowed you to play like a lot of extra maps. Some of them were fun, but most of them were like skill improvement based. Like rings, I enjoyed doing rings, or the dribble 2 overhaul. That was good fun. Just trying to basically beat my own time over and over again. I do believe they have some maps for console, like just in game now that you can basically do some similar training with, but it's not the same. And that's just it. I didn't hear about it until I got a PC and got onto PC with my buddies as well. Because, like I said, I was a console gamer. That's why I play nothing but controller. Too many years on the console. All right, what time are we at? I'm gonna break my own rule here. Sit still, sort of. 31. I got 3 minutes left. Oh, that's a player. He looks lost. Oh, I think somebody else just shot at him. Yep. Gunshots back there. The grass has gotten too tall. How dare spring come along and make the grass grow? People also like to sit back there. There's the BTR I need. This is problematic. Well, we know where the shots were coming from now. See if I make it. Zig and zag, zig and zag. Wibble wobble, wibble wobble. There's dead bodies everywhere. I'm him, though. I make it. Okay. Actually, you know what? Can I pay for cover fire? Nope, I cannot. Okay, fair enough. See if I die here. I don't need 2 snipers. He can keep his pockets. Oh no, I left the apple juice behind. I might die from exhaustion here. He had food. He surely had food. He did not have food. Why was that in his backpack? Tragic. Whoa, we see our problem. I think that was too far out in front of him. I don't know if that's at me. If it is, he's a bad shot. Oh, guarantee he felt that. If I had food, sir, you'd be dead. Ah, can't hold my arms still. Oh, somebody else got me. So many people there. That was funny. But yeah, turning crossplay off on what a name. This turd. Yeah, I did hit that guy a couple times. Cool. Um yeah, turning crossplay off on console is probably a solid bet just to avoid anything anyways. If it's even on console or possible to be on. Been a hot minute since I played on the Xbox. Tasks. A tel mechanic I found. Transport. Cool.
Здравствуй. Рад видеть. Отлично. Помни о том, что...
Alright.
Заходи.
Now the problem. The cost to get in. What level am I? 13 still? Okay. Bring arrows to evacuate. Yeah, 700K. They upped the price to get in. Okay. That's neat. That's neat. Sitting at 80K. How long we've been going? Hour and a half. Let's see how much money I can make by selling. Actually, no, I should flee. With my costs problems, I'm not going to be able to sell to the therapist as well. So I need like 2 levels. What do we got for tasks? Gunsmith. Mark any of the weather stations? Oh, that is way easier. What? Interesting. You know what? I won't complain. Let's put that there. We eat because I forgot that. Okay, that makes sense. That is handy, and there is enough player base that that shouldn't cause issues for you then. Yeah, technically, I don't know if the compass. They were talking about making it easier to extract for new players using the compass or something. Maybe that's why it gives you a compass right off rip now because you used to have to buy it. I think that might be it because you can use that and then you can get maps of the place in game. So maybe that's what they did. So they might have made it easier to find your way out. Blank RFID. We'll sell that real quick. I don't know. Oh, that might actually go on the flea market as well for a decent price. Yeah, I don't really want to sell anything to her if I can avoid it. Okay. Yeah, it's good that it gives priority to console players. That's definitely one thing I enjoyed about being a console gamer is I rarely had to worry about like people hacking or modding like the games I was playing. Obviously they still can, but it's just way less common to run into it. What am I doing here? Oh, right. I just want to buy not link search, filter search. Grab a couple more of these. I'm gonna have to spend some time organizing later. I hate when my stash looks like this. There we go. Mm, there we are. All right, let's go. Yeah, if you for Rocket League, if you do end up wanting to improve, it wouldn't be a bad idea to download Bacchus mod. I think it's still able to be downloaded and whatnot and used offline. It's a great way to one kind of skill check yourself and two improve on those skills for sure. It's just an extra step or two to get into it now. I have not, to be fair, I take this with a grain of salt because I have not launched offline Rocket League and tried Bacchus mod since they got rid of it essentially. But in my opinion, it was a huge help. May try it on PC as I can hit champ all day long, but Grand Champ is like a whole new game. It's insane what they do. Yeah, it definitely is. Uh, I think I could probably hit GC2 if I really gave it a good hard grind, but like the level of sweat that it takes to get there is just insane. Oh my god, it spawned me right next to a weather station. Let's go. Because I think I was 2 games off of GC2 on like literally I just did a 4-day grind to like shut up some haters basically to prove that I could hit that I could hit GC, and then I just went all the way up to like it was like 1540 something, I think, which is I think GC2 is like 1570, 1575. Maybe it's 1565. But yeah, I was like literally like 20 MMR off, give or take. Protect the objective. That'd be actually really funny to watch somebody go up and unplant somebody's planted marker. That'd be so troll. All right, cool. That should be ready to turn in. I'm gonna check real quick. But here, boom. Yep, cool. Honestly, with that, we're just gonna run over to flare and try to flare out, or die on the way because there might be somebody over there. I accept my odds. Let me try it on. Oh yeah. We already talked about that. But yeah, definitely useful. Like I said, it's definitely a bit of a skill check. There are actually some maps that are literally just designed like as a skill check. It'll let you know where your weak points are. What is it? I feel like it's Olympic something or another, but I could be wrong. But one of them, like, it gives you a handful of tries at each like skill basically in the game, and it'll basically let you know where you fall. Like it'll give you scores out of 10 and whatnot for this, like for set attempts. They're also good warm ups if you end up doing that. Are you? You said you have a PS5 Pro, but you also play on an Xbox controller. Are you a Xbox player or a PlayStation player, or do you have both? Because I think PlayStation you can play at a higher frame rate than you can on Xbox. But I will say, going above 60 frames is huge. I know even when I was a PC player, I was just playing on my TV for the longest time, and switching to an actual monitor was huge. Being able to run at like 144 to 240 frames, like big difference. Ooh, piece of candy. Oh, oh, the BTR is gonna run me over. Think I'm safe over here. That BTR took a step back, said, "Hold up, what'd you do?" Uh, Oh no, run through. Uh, turn in that mission. Bad habit. We need a bunch of cigarettes. We can try this one. That's what I'm looking for. Skills. 13K. Okay. Yeah, to get there, it's going to take a good bit of XP. Oop, toss that. We don't need that. Do I also need to use the car to get it? Do I have a wallet? I need to get a wallet on with money. Mainly a PlayStation player? Okay. Bought an Xbox. Think it was one back one. Oh, okay, okay. That's fair. That's kind of how I was too. When I first got a PC, I would sit there and I'd like, hey, some days it's on the console, sometimes I'm on the PC, or like literally just depends on the game I'm playing. And then I just started buying all new games on the PC. So it's like the further we got to playing on PC, like we were playing new games, it basically the console outdated itself, you know? Rubles. There we go. I'm broke. Tragic. Ground zero. There we go. Yeah, that's definitely how like my transition to PC went for sure. I will say I don't understand like the whole console war, like PC master race, yada yada, all that stuff. Like whatever you can afford to get into gaming, get into gaming, and whatever you enjoy, enjoy it. You know, PCs are not cheap to get on the top end of. It's like, and then if you don't build for future proofing, which will last you a whole like handful of years, like you're just gonna get left in the past within like a year anyways. It's insane. Yep. Yep. I will say I got lucky. I actually play on a gaming laptop because being a truck driver and whatnot, I was over the road there for a while, for a long while, and or at least regional, so I'd be over the road occasionally. And so I got a gaming laptop for nights when I wasn't home with the family, and it cost a lot to get a gaming PC that can handle everything I wanted it to handle, shoved into a laptop's frame. I might have somebody in front of me here. Hey there, boss. I'm just doing that same mission. Can we be cool? Yeah. Cool. Chill. I'll let you grab the key. I'll follow you if you're cool with it. I'll pull out my knife. Or, well, hatchet. We chill. We chill. I take it your VoIP's off or something? Oh? I don't know if he's trying to kill me or not. Like, he shot at me, but it felt like a possible desk pop. That was the weirdest interaction I've ever had. So here, I find the body. Obviously, he has the key. Oh no. Wait, it gives everybody a key? Oh, never mind. Cool. Oh, maybe he was shooting to confirm that his VoIP's off. I don't know, that was tense. Because I don't think he shot the pillar I was behind. Just me again, boss. Coming up, coming up. Got my knife out, got my knife out. I think we have company outside. Maybe that was him running. I don't know. He's not friendly. He's healing. Somebody down the hallway shot him. Maybe he didn't grab the key? What the hell? Oh! Jesus Christ. That's funny. He jumped through the window. That's funny. Big Buzz. And the jump scares are real in this game. That's funny. Wonder if he planned that out when I said I was doing the same mission he is. Fair enough, fair enough. We'll just run pistol with one mag and a grenade. Oh no, I'm badly wounded. Because I'm broke. Where's a grizzly? I think I still have a grizzly hanging out. Used like all of that. Yep, 62 left. Impressive. Ground zero. All right, I think this is about the last one I have time for, sadly. But, you know, we'll see what happens on it. That's fair. That's fair. Again, I don't know if that guy was planning to trap that or if like he just thought maybe I died, so the next person coming up was unfriendly, so he killed the next person. Like I have no idea what happened there. Because it was weird that he didn't shoot me in the first like interaction. So, but all in all, that was funny. I don't mind it. Alright, we got time for one more, I think. That was a whole 30 seconds. Did not expect somebody to be spawned there. That one didn't happen. Never saw that. I'll hold my groin. The names in this game are crazy. Yeah, never counted, exactly. Ooh, not quite, not quite. Kinda just clearing out the inventory of all the guns you start with on this particular setup. Don't need that anyways. Alright. Where'd that grizzly go? It's gonna do a lot right here. Do I have any bleeds or anything? No. Rather fucked, though. We'll rip all that and go. Good enough. Yeah, one thing you'll notice about me is compared to, like, in Rocket League, I enjoy being competitive. In this game, like, I'm mostly here for fun, so, like, when I die, I'm not too upset about it. Gear comes and goes, you know? It was never mine to begin with, it was just mine for that turn. Although I'd say that pistol was never mine, I think that pistol was always that guy's, I just didn't know it yet. You know, that's one thing I do actually frequently get feedback about is, like, people are like, "It's weird to see somebody that's happy playing Tarkov." It's like, I just kinda am, I'm here for fun, you know? So I don't mind. "Hey, what's up, broccoli? How you doing?" Alright, we spawned basically the same area, I wonder if that means somebody can be there and there. That's one thing, I'm still grasping some of the spawns for PvP, especially for maps I don't play as much. How you doing today? Yeah, yeah, definitely on the seasonal. I've already unlocked Icebreaker, so I'm hoping to grab some higher tier gear and loot and, be running that Black Division stuff without having to risk other people grabbing it, though, you know what I mean? Okay, somebody did spawn here already. Yep, behind the car. Was I looking past him? I thought he was behind that Jeep or whatever. I feel like he was by that car. Anyways, you killed Killa, Bordai, and Partisan? Hell yeah. Alright, again, that one wasn't long enough to count. I, ran into, Partisan my first raid on customs. I was a little blown away by that. He remembers me from last season from Permanent, apparently. I fibbed a little. That one also didn't count. We need a raid to actually last, like, you know, a minute for it to count. Given a raid can be over half an hour when I say last raid, that's usually kinda what I mean. Alright, we'll actually throw on, like, some body armor, maybe a helmet, even though that's I guess early wipe, that's probably not emotional support. Usually when I'm playing, it's like I'm in the labs or something, it's like, that's not doing anything. Let's see here. Bleed stop, cheese. There we go. Ice cream cone's done. Hell yeah. That's always a win. Are you looking to get, like, all the, seasonal items and whatnot? Are you trying to actually do, like, the cord breach, achievements and whatnot? Unlock that stuff? Or are you, mostly just here playing for the seasonal just because you like doing the wipes? Oh, I I selected the wrong time, it would appear. Alright. On me. I'm glad I can see it all. We're just going to accept this death, oh god, already, yep. That's insane. That's a great nade. That thing just went rolling on by. Alright, yeah, this next one's definitely the last one, even if it only lasts a minute, but, on me for choosing night. I'm desynced. Prestige 4 already. Good god. I've yet to see a 6th Prestiger, but, I'm sure it won't be but another day. That's impressive. Alright. On me for choosing the wrong time of day. Use these partial heals up. There we go. Alright, last run. Hopefully it lasts longer than a second. I might actually have to slow down, try to play smart. What's up, Taylor? How you doing? I don't know how long ago you commented. Hopefully I didn't miss you for long. Can't complain, you know? It's another day. We're having a good time. How about you? Swear sometimes the YouTube comments are harder to see, even though they're right there next to the Twitch ones. Not bad. Been a while since I've watched. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I also haven't been streaming as much as I used to. Happy to hear you haven't been doing bad though, you know? Been all right. That's a win. And don't worry, I still remember you. I remember you popped in and asked me if I remembered you the last time. You know, well, maybe not the last time you watched, but a while back. But you and your buddy popped in, asked if I was really on controller, and then wanted to see me kill somebody, and then I immediately smoked somebody. And then you guys laughed your asses off. Oh, yeah. Got that memory on lock, you know? I could just take car extract and complete a mission, but trying to grab this other one and do 2 for 1, you know? Got him. What'd bro think he was, on labs or something, jumping off the stairs like that? This is ground zero. Quit trying so hard. Oh, Twitch. Okay, snowy. Yep, yep. Jesus. We're on the Timmy map. Why are we playing like it's labs? I will take his gun, though. We'll use that. Fewer than half. Once we get back here, we'll swap up. Maybe load it. I guess you just don't die. You did take both my arms, boss. Good fight. Good tactics. FYI, saying it's just, yeah, the Timmy map. I'm just giving you shit, boss. Where were you shooting? Oh, there's a guy in the room? Okay, thank you. Where did you see yourself shooting on your screen? To be fair, this game's notorious for like some desync and whatnot, so it's fair I should have been dead. Thorax head, gotcha. Yeah, I would chalk that up to server side issues, you know? Typical game. How's your raids been today? Aside from that one, like literally just ignore that one. You been having a good day? Oh, that was first one on? Gotcha. Dog shit game. That seems to be a fair opinion of it. Don't worry, the way you were moving, I feel like if you're new to it, and that's a newly formed opinion, you'll be all right. If you're not new, it didn't look like you were new. Yeah, honestly, the controller's just meta. It blocks the shots for me. All right, we got full mag. All stacked. Cool. You used to play controller? Nice. Hey, appreciate the follow. All right, we'll see if that was the scav. Yeah, I just kind of refuse to swap, honestly, for no reason. I just don't like KBM. All right, so we're gonna unlock it, risk it. 4K hours and the game still has. That's fair. Good call out. Thank you. You're right. I just don't die. I should be dead twice over now. Great call out, Snow. I appreciate you. I need one of these bleed stoppers. I told you the controller takes the hits, bro. Oh, I can actually show you that because I usually get in there without the key, but given I had the key for the mission, see if I die real quick. See if you had a buddy. You jump up on that ledge and you can walk around, and then you pop through that window. Sleepy tea. Good try. Good try. We'll take this. Never knew? Yeah, not a problem. I don't... So, I learned that because I played on PvE for a long time before I finally made the switch because I wanted to get used to the controller. And on PvE, it's not very risky. I feel like that's super risky on PvP, though, if I'm being honest. Boom. Alright. Let's see if we can find our mission item and get the hell out of here. Should be like, yeah, right there. Cool. It might be risky to do this with the door open, but... Yeah, you never know what you're going to learn on this game. Like, part of what I started picking up streaming for was just because, like, I wanted to see what the community was like. Surprisingly, it was cool. And then a lot of people have taught me shit as I've been streaming. It's been nice. Oh, yeah, Taylor, was that good? I'm telling y'all, the controller sometimes tanks the hits for me, you know? Gets in the way. Get fucked. Where's your buddy hiding? I think that was a combat reload. Yeah. Oh well. No, I use Joy to key for like a lot of it. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to reload that mag. I need that other mag I dropped in. That's a weird bug. I use Joy to. I'm bugged. I can't reload. Okay. About half. That's good. That's good. Drop. Boom. Unfold. We adapt. We overcome. We Bear Grylls or some shit. Oh, okay. I killed a straight up gamer here. He's got some Black Division gear on already. Jesus. Okay. But yeah, no, I use Joy to key and the Scuff software. Did his homie just leave? I didn't have to scare him off. See if I die here at this point. Wouldn't be surprised. Drop the Uzi mag. About half. Okay. Drop. Okay. Controller guy on top. god. I can't load any mags. Neat. Okay. Apparently I don't need to. I'll just be stealing everybody's. Old head ass motherfucker on a controller just wiping a lobby, I guess. Got my mission. Let's go see if I can extract car or if I get camped there. Cross map something, you know? Somebody sniping from over there. Wouldn't be surprised. Oh, car's already gone. Fuck. Okay, what's my exfil? I got Immercom or... Yeah, Immercom, okay. Well, I mean, chances are Immercom side is clear with how many players I've killed from that way. I feel like I should loot that guy, but I also just don't care about his loot. No flashlight on this guy's gun, that's fine. What was that? 4 players? Take that. Player scav, I think. We're gonna get out. We can keep his shit. Also, I get that this might be the only optic you can have, but who rocks this? I hate that optic. Alright. See how many kills we got. Should be able to turn in that mission. Like I said, that's my last one, so I'm just gonna kind of finish up here and then kill the stream. GG's to everybody. Yeah, 4 kills, we take that. I didn't even bother to grab that guy's dog tags. What wasn't good enough, I guess. My bad. You got grenade launched? Oh, we did end it with a W, Stealth. That's a fact. That was a solid raid. On customs? Oh, tragic. All right. Turn in that mission to, what was it, mechanic? Yeah, boom. All right, there's that. Like I said, that was the last one. I appreciate y'all for hanging out. It was nice to talk to you, Stealth, throughout pretty much the entire stream. And hopefully we'll catch some more of you on the next one. Peace out. And GG's. You as well, Stealth.